Alright guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be taking our first look at Universe Mode in WWE 2K16 as 2K Sports have revealed some of this year's new additions to the mode. So what's new? First off, we'll have the system used to generate match cards. That's been changed. So in the past we would see the same match cards across all versions of the game, whereas this year that system has been tweaked and matches should be different to those that you see on your friend's Universe Mode. Another change to the mode is that storylines have also been revamped, so instead of 2 possible story instances for a character's path, then we'll now see 10 possibilities, which gives much more variety, and with the added addition of personality traits, which is something else that I revealed in a previous video, it means that the game knows how a certain superstar acts, and it'll book them in storylines that make sense for that character. So for example, if you have someone who has a really loyal personality like John Cena, then you won't see him involved in a storyline where he suddenly turns on his partner, whereas if you're going up against someone like Randy Orton, then he has a more treacherous personality, so he's someone that is more likely to turn on you. So the storylines should make much more sense, and of course if you want to see someone like Cena act differently to the way that you see him on TV, then you can always edit these traits yourself to change the way that that superstar acts. As for the traits themselves, superstars can be either prideful or egotistical, respectful or disrespectful, perseverant or desperate, loyal or treacherous, bold or cowardly, or disciplined or aggressive. One other new addition this year is status effects, so now you can apply these to superstars, which will further help you customize your universe and book people how you want them to be. So if you want to have someone in your universe mode who is dominating everyone else, then you can assign them the Conqueror effect, momentum and also hot streak, and then that'll put them on a hot streak where they go by conquering everyone on the roster, kind of like a Brock Lesnar. If you don't want to go down that route, you can book someone as a jobber, so you can give them something like Cold Streak or Distracted, and that'll cause them to actually lose matches and go on a losing streak. One other thing you can do is also bring injuries into play, so you can assign someone an injury effect and then leading into a match that can kind of tell a story of how someone is already suffering from a certain injury and how their opponent can then maybe work that into their game plan for the match. So if someone has a major torso injury, someone like a Rusev can target that and lock in the accolade, which should see them have a huge advantage as that superstar would start the match with torso damage already in place. One final change is the results screen, which now offers immediate feedback on rivalry matches once they've been completed, so you no longer have to search through the history menus to see what happened. As for the rest of Universe Mode, it's pretty much the same as it was in 2K15, although there's no story collection option which shows you stories that have been unlocked. However, these are said to be available when creating a new rivalry. So I hope that gives you a good idea of what to expect from Universe this year. I didn't get a chance to play through any matches as I only had time to actually record some of the menus, but I like the addition of things like personality traits and status effects. They do look really good, and it's made me tempted to set up a Universe Mode series using the in-game Universe Mode as opposed to editing together a universe like I was planning. But either way, let me know what you think of these changes to Universe Mode in the comments and what you'd prefer to see me do if I was to start Universe Mode in 2K16, along with which superstars and divas you'd like to see on my roster. But until next time, I hope you've enjoyed this look at Universe Mode, and I'll catch you later.